I didn't make coffee how my fiance wants me to. My fiance Anthony has this whole thing about his morning coffee. Not like a normal person who just drinks whatever's there. No, this guy needs his coffee made in a very specific way or his entire day is apparently ruined. French press only, water heated to exactly 200 degrees, 4 minutes of steeping time, no more, no less. And the coffee has to be this expensive organic stuff from some fancy roaster downtown that costs like $30 a bag. I've been living with this routine for 2 years now. Every single morning, I wake up 20 minutes before him just to start this whole coffee ceremony. Set the timer, heat the water, measure everything out perfectly. Because God forbid Anthony has to make his own coffee like a functioning adult. But yesterday morning I was running late for work. My alarm didn't go off and I had exactly 15 minutes to get ready and leave. So I did what any normal person would do. I made regular coffee in our regular coffee maker. Used the good beans, but just pressed a button instead of doing the whole French press thing. Anthony came downstairs and immediately knew something was different. He took one sip and his face went all twisted up like I just served him poison. "This isn't how I like my coffee," he said, holding the mug like it personally offended him. I explained that I was running late and didn't have time for the whole production. That's when he lost it. Started yelling about how I don't respect his preferences and how hard is it to just make coffee the right way. I'm standing there in my work clothes, keys in hand, and this grown man is having a meltdown over coffee. "You know how important this is to me," he kept saying. "It's the one thing I ask for." I finally snapped. "Anthony, it's coffee. It's literally just coffee. And also, it's not the one thing you ask for. You ask for a lot of things." He got all quiet and weird then. Said I was being dismissive of his needs. That if I really loved him, I'd want to make sure he started his day right. The whole conversation was so ridiculous I almost laughed. So I told him fine. From now on, he could make his own coffee however he wanted it. I wasn't going to be his personal barista anymore. He acted like I'd just broken up with him. "So you're just going to stop doing things for me?" Like making coffee was some grand gesture of love and not just me enabling his weirdly specific morning demands. I left for work and spent the whole day thinking about it. When I got home, Anthony was sitting at the kitchen table with this defeated look on his face. Apparently, he'd tried to make the French press coffee himself and messed it up. Burned his tongue on water that was too hot, made it too strong. The whole thing was a disaster. "I guess I took for granted how good you are at making it," he said, trying to sound all apologetic. But here's the thing that really got to me. He wasn't sorry for freaking out or making demands. He was just upset that his coffee routine got disrupted. So I sat down and explained that I'm not his mom or his personal assistant. I'm his partner. And partners don't make elaborate demands about coffee. He tried to argue that it was just one small thing and why couldn't I just do this one thing for him? But it wasn't one small thing. It was 20 minutes every morning. It was planning my whole schedule around his coffee needs. It was going to that expensive coffee shop every week to get beans. It was feeling stressed every morning making sure I didn't mess up his precious routine. The next morning, Anthony got up early and tried to make his own coffee again. It didn't go well. He kept checking the thermometer on the water and timing everything with his phone. Took him 40 minutes, and he was stressed out the entire time. By day 3, he was just drinking regular coffee from the regular machine. "I didn't realize how complicated I was making things," he admitted later. "I guess I got a little obsessed with having it perfect." That was 2 weeks ago. Now Anthony makes his own coffee, usually just regular coffee from the machine.